You got it locked in to the Division Podcast, episode 19.
Yes, sir.
And we back at it again.
I'm the moderator, Ryan G.
Again, I'm Pher, baby.
And I'm Mr. Taylor in the background.
I'm back in here, man. Y'all handled y'all business last week, man.
Yeah.
Gotta
Shout
tell y'all
out to the
that.
division. That's why we're a team.
Whalen showed his true colors last week. We need to mention that.
A lot of that. A lot of that. Shout out to Reggie F, too. For
We
not,
short one,
not
Reggie
here.
F, baby.
Yeah, we shot
Happy birthday
Reggie.
to Gabe. He out with his son for his birthday, making 21.
Shout out
B-Day.
to Gabe.
Don't get him too slapped. You know, but yeah, man, it was good up in here last week. There was a lot of takes that kind of surprised me last weekend.
Yeah, I see you sat back there because we got to touch on your Nets a little bit and stuff like that.
Yeah, and when the Nets conversation came up, I noticed it wasn't no talk of the nappy hair or nothing. They was actually talking in rational. Like
Well,
Reggie
we
F actually talked factual.
We
up
didn't
in
really
here.
want to talk about it because that's not your team right now, so it really don't matter.
Yeah, well, you know, KD not in there.
You
Yeah.
see it? You see it with the Jesus piece, baby. We up in here. We up in here.
KD
Tell
wasn't
him
in
go find
there.
him. Tell him go find him, please.
He hurt right now, but he gonna be coming back. He gonna be coming back. You know what I'm saying? And
When is he coming back?
I believe he's coming back. He'll be back for the playoffs.
He a believer.
I think they're gearing up to replace him for this year.
Replacing with who?
Well, I mean, they're going to need somebody to play in his absence.
He's coming back. Wait.
I don't know.
He coming back. They saving him for
They
the
make
playoffs.
some
man.
one-year desperation
That
moves.
ball been, yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay, but the Lakers wouldn't go get Drummond. That wasn't desperate.
Hey, we in
LeBron
desperation
and AD
mode
not
because
there, but that wasn't desperate.
hey, we missing AD and LeBron.
And
Oh, okay, we missing KD.
That's why I said
That's the
y'all
atomic
just
bomb right there.
supplementing KD.
That's it. With Aldridge and the remains of Blake Griffin.
Drummond.
The remains
Drummond.
of Remarking
Drummond.
Aldridge. Oh,
Drummond.
Drummond a way better player than both of them ball combined.
Then who? Harden?
No, then
Blake
then
Griffin and-
Aldridge
and
Oh,
Aldridge.
no. We was talking about. Let's talk about Harden first.
He
Bo-
said
Oh,
combined.
Blake and Aldridge is his bonus. That's
Harden
just
been
bonus.
balling. Harden been balling.
That's
I
who
can't take
y'all.
none away
That's who
from
y'all
Harden.
got. That's y'all third player. Our third player is Andre Drummond. Don't forget that. And then y'all got a fourth and a fifth player.
Boy, but y'all got the MVP though, right?
Yeah.
Y'all got the gold.
Who the
Y'all
MVP?
got the gold. Y'all got gold and baby gold.
Giannis won the MVP the last 2 years, but we don't know MVP.
Oh, but you say Giannis wasn't the MVP though. He ain't the MVP.
Who won
He
it?
ain't the champ.
Who won?
He ain't the
No,
full-time
you
champ.
can't do champ and then
He
MVP.
didn't go to
You gotta
LA
stick
and
to
bring
one.
LA a championship when
You say
LA
you
was
the
down in
MVP
the
now?
dumpster. That's the
Lord.
golden baby goat.
Oh yeah, but hey, we know.
Bah.
We know as long as you got LeBron, you good.
He made the coach.
The golden baby goat, man. But we got plenty of time to get into basketball, man. Anything y'all want to touch on before we start getting into? We got a lot. We got March Madness. We got NBA, UFC. We got a lot to get into, and some football too.
Well, before we get into all of that, then we'll touch on it more next week. But the Major League opening day
Right
is
back.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yes,
right
sir.
back.
Yes, sir.
April the 1st. And they got some marquee matchups. Just so everybody remember, we had the shortened season last year. Your MLB champs was the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Yep.
They the champs, man, and
Yep.
loaded up again.
And they
And-
loaded up
and
again. That's what I was
favorite
going
to
to touch on next because the experts already put their predictions out and they got it predicted. Some are Dodgers, Yankees. Some of them got Dodgers and White Sox in the World Series. So just so you know, the experts
are tough.
you're looking at a Dodger team with 2 MVP candidates with Bellinger and Mookie Betts.
True.
You're looking at 3 Cy Young candidates with Kershaw, Walker Buehler, and Trevor Bauer. They added Bauer, and they had David Price actually said I could do the COVID last year, but that's another pitcher coming from the Red Sox. Price was a big time pitcher for the Tampa Bay Rays a while back. Still got Kenley Jansen coming out the bullpen, so the Dodgers loaded up and they ready.
Them boys stacked.
But they coming to see the Yankees because we was injury ridden last year,
Yeah,
and I'm
really
gonna tell you
spoke
now.
on you Yankees too much.
I tell you
We
now,
don't
we
have
got
much to say.
we got Domingo Herman coming back. We got Luis Severino coming in there, and we know we got the ace Garrett Cole gonna be handling his business. Judge, we locked down JD Martinez. He ready to make another run at it. Luke Voigt, Giancarlo Stanton. We loaded up. So
Stanton,
yeah, we loaded up and we
So
ready
that-
to play
that's
some
why-
ball too.
that's why
So
they picking y'all, huh?
looking forward to Yankees Dodgers this year. Had a little mishap last year, but looking
a
forward
little
to it.
mishap is what he called.
a little
That's
bit.
it.
Just a
But,
little mishap
just
on
a
the way
little
to a
mishap.
championship.
I mean, well, you know, you got the Dodgers loading up every year. They went and got Mookie Betts from the Red Sox. They still eating that up.
Speaking
And-
of
and
going
they
to get
hating it.
Mookie,
Yep.
you wanted to bring this to the forefront.
Well, I mean, it's just a little pettiness going on out of L.A.
They
But
said, "Dear Boston."
this billboard right here was posted
That's
right across the
funny.
street from Fenway Park.
That's funny, boy.
That's where the Red Sox play at. And
Ultra petty.
a couple years ago, Red Sox decided to deal the former MVP Mookie Betts to the Dodgers, and that's all they needed.
1 year
For
later.
all
They
the
wanted
audio
to-
listeners, dear Boston, thank you for Mookie Betts, sincerely Dodgers fans.
And it's a big billboard right across from Fenway Park. So,
Ultra petty.
ultra petty.
That's how you do it, though.
But that's getting you ready for baseball. We
That's going to be
starting-
for next week, though. We'll be touching on how everything
Have some results.
shook out this week. I know, just for a quick recap for the audio listeners, we got the Yankees and Blue Jays playing tomorrow at 1:05. A lot of Cubs fans. The Cubs playing the Pirates at 2:20. Braves and the Phillies going to be a good game with Bryce Harper. 3 o'clock, 3:05. Padres made the big deal with
Forgot his name.
your new baby daddy.
Tatis.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Oh, Tatis.
Fernando Tatis Jr. Then they went and got Yu Darvish, a couple
The
The
pitchers.
most recognizable baseball player besides Mookie.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Well, I say this, and then Dodgers playing the Rockies at 4:10, and a lot of Astro fans around here. Astros playing the A's tomorrow, so big opening day. Looking forward
A
to
lot of people happy about it.
That's
Baseball,
A
man.
full season, too, not a restricted
full
season.
season,
So
that's right.
That's good.
So we about to have the sports going in full swing, and also in full swing. Missed out on it last year, got it back this year, and it's been a great tournament. March Madness 2021 men's
Shout
NCAA
out to the March
tournament.
Madness. We didn't get no March Madness last year. At least,
And that's
Zero.
at least baseball, we got a shortened
Yeah,
season
shortened.
and
March
got to
Madness
finish the football. We missed the whole bracket challenge.
It took me a while to get into it
Non-existent.
too. It took me a while to get into it this year.
Non-existent.
But they going strong 9. This is your Final Four. We're gonna go through each team and their route to the Final Four. But on one side of the bracket, you got Houston Cougars against Baylor, Texas battle.
Yep.
On the other side of the bracket, you got UCLA, who's a major upset to a lot of people. If you had UCLA in your Final Four, what were you thinking? Like, did you see
You
something
must have
in
went
the
there.
future
You go to UCLA.
Yeah, you went there before.
against Gonzaga?
But why you got that up there, Ryan? The Houston Baylor game gonna be first Saturday at 4:14, and the UCLA Gonzaga game gonna be Saturday at 7:34.
11 seed, bruh.
Made it to the Final Four, and they had a good track to get there. They went through some teams.
Well, yeah,
They
11,
did.
man. 11, you already playing top 3?
Yeah, we gonna
They
get.
did. They actually played.
Man.
They probably had the toughest road
Cool.
to the Final Four.
Well, let's get into it. UCLA, what was their road to the Final Four? Let's get into it.
UCLA.
They had the play-in
yeah,
game
they had to
first.
play in. They weren't even in it already.
They weren't even in the original 64. They
That's
went
right.
through Michigan State.
And they played a good Tom Izzo team. You
Lot
know,
of-
Oh,
Izzo
definitely.
usually have his team
Definitely.
ready to play, and it was a
Yep.
good game. It came down to the last bucket,
Yes, it did. They played
and,
hard.
and it just
Man.
went UCLA way. They played their way in. That led them to number 6 BYU team. Took that victory 73-62.
So they beat up 6 to start it.
Yep,
Oh,
they beat
6.
that. They beat the 6 team. After
Man.
that, they had to play a tough Abilene Christian team that upset the number 3 Texas team.
Yep.
So that was a good team they played. Number 14 Abilene Christian.
They shot well in that game too. They shot well, 47% to 30%. They shot well.
They did after the Abilene Christian game. They played the number 2 seed Alabama,
That was an upset.
88-78.
Definitely upset.
People thought Bama was gonna go ahead and blow UCLA out, and they weren't in that game. Really,
That kid right there that's on the graphic right there, I was gonna touch on him in this last game against Michigan too, because that's pretty much their leader. But after beating the number 2 Alabama, they had to go through a number 1 seed
Man.
in Michigan Wolverines.
Defensive
and
battle.
that number
Yeah.
three we was just showing, Johnny Juzang, 6'6" guard.
Mm-hmm.
He put up 28 and 2 in that game against Michigan. So
50%
And that was an ugly game.
6'6" guard Johnny
Defensive.
Juzang. He been big the whole tournament.
So that got him to the Final Four.
that
That was
put him in
UCLA.
there.
UCLA rolled to the Final Four. So
He
congratulations.
actually rolled his ankle and went out the game. He came back and pounded his chest a couple times, and the team got
Man.
crunked.
They went
That's what
on
it's
a hell
about,
of a
right?
run to get
Yeah,
there.
they
though.
That's what it's about right here.
But that's
Actually, they had to play 5 games opposed to everybody else's 4.
Yeah.
that's right.
You know
That
what I'm
play-in
saying?
game. So.
Not only you play another game, you play the hardest team, 2 seed, 3
and that wasn't no gimme
Like,
getting into the tournament
Against
that
Michigan State?
State.
No.
Yeah, exactly. Michigan State, They end the thing every year.
The easiest one was probably Abilene Christian, and Abilene Christian had made
Yeah,
it to where they had made it
they
to.
had just upset number 3 Texas.
So that's not a guarantee.
So I mean, they beat a 6 seed, but outside of that, Michigan State 6 seed, 2 seed, 1 seed, and the 14 seed Abilene.
And played more games than anybody else, and now they got Gonzaga. Can they knock off Gonzaga?
Gonzaga,
We'll
looking
give our
like
picks later. We'll give our picks. We don't know. We don't
looking
know.
like the best team in the country right now. But that Gonzaga team went through number 16 Norfolk State,
Blew 'em out.
98-55.
Wasn't
That's
even
what
a
you're supposed to do in the first round.
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely.
you
A
know
lot of
one.
it's a lot of teams that go out in their first round. So
Illinois.
You know
I ain't gonna knock them.
True.
But,
Thank you, Illinois.
After getting through that Norfolk State team, they played number 8 Oklahoma.
Uh-huh.
That's a good team. 87-71.
Beat it.
Gonzaga.
Put the foot on their throat.
And let me remind everybody, this Gonzaga team's undefeated all year.
Yep.
People been talking about that.
After that, they beat a number 5 Creighton team,
Blew them out.
83-65.
60% shooting, man.
Hey, that's getting it done. That's efficiency.
Efficient.
And they had more turnovers.
And
You can do that when you.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
and after that Creighton team in that Sweet 16, they advanced in the Elite 8 against a hot USC team.
Everybody
Man,
had picked
you
USC.
know
Well, a
what?
lot of people had picked USC.
And looking at these graphics, bro,
USC 's
Gonzaga
hot.
assists is always 20 plus. Them dudes move the ball.
They do. And they play defense, too. A lot of them
They
assists on
move-
fast breaks.
Yeah, they move the ball.
And they shoot a great percentage. They
But
shoot
just
a
so
great
you know, on that USC game right there, they was led by their leader, Drew Timme, number 2. That's who you see with the mustache, flexing. 23 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. He pretty much doing that every
He
game.
looked like Adam Morrison from back in the game.
Hey, he a bona fide baller now.
That's what he remind me of.
And don't forget, they do have some people's number 1 draft pick on their team, Jalen Suggs, number 1.
This is
And
true.
they saying that he might be better than Cunningham. But Jalen Suggs, 18 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. So he was on the verge of a triple-double, and he played ball.
They my pick.
That's the number 1 for Gonzaga, Jalen Suggs. He the real deal.
They my pick in my Final Four
They just
bracket.
so
The one team I
dominant,
do
man.
have
They
left.
so
That was my
dominant.
pick, too, so I'm taking them over UCLA.
That was almost everybody pick.
Yeah, it was, though. It really was.
Definitely.
Now, people saying this might be Gonzaga's, maybe their toughest competition. If they get to meet, would be Baylor. Like, this is the matchup a lot of folks want to see. No offense to Houston, because Houston been doing their thing too. But let's get to Baylor, though.
Baylor been a good team since the season started. Since the actual college season started, Baylor was good, very good. They was the number 1 seed early in the year for maybe a month or so until they dropped down, went a little backwards, took a couple losses, but
Took out Wisconsin first.
Actually, they beat number 16 Hartford first.
Ooh, hold
then
on.
they beat number 9 Wisconsin.
Okay, hold on. Let me get the graphic right for everybody. My bad.
All
Okay,
right.
Hartford. Yeah, they blew out Hartford. Boom.
Yep,
There we
that's
go.
be your 16 seed versus the 1 seed.
Then
Then
they
they
came
beat
with Wisconsin.
the Wisconsin team, another Big Ten. The Big Ten let everybody down this year.
Yeah.
Between Illinois and Ohio State and
Yep.
Wisconsin. And,
Pac-12 was the one really balling.
yeah, it was. They actually did. But yeah, they got that Wisconsin game, 76-63, led by Maceo Teague. He's pretty much one of their better players. I wasn't sure if he was kidding the Teague brothers in the league, but
Jeff Teague and,
I looked it up. He's not. I don't think so.
Okay.
But after the Wisconsin, they beat number 5 Villanova team 62-51. Then they beat number 3 Arkansas team after the Villanova win.
Good Arkansas
Team 81-72.
Arkansas was a good team.
Arkansas was a good team.
Yep.
So a number 3 seed, and then that Arkansas win, that Maceo Teague, number 31, 22 points, 5 rebounds, and like you say, he was a for sure bucket when they needed one. So
Their first Final Four since 1950.
yeah,
Congratulations.
they've been
to
knocking on the
Baylor,
door,
man.
so they deserve it.
Yeah, they've been in the eyes of the last few years for sure.
Mm-hmm.
They seen Baylor up there, they just couldn't put it together.
But I think they got a tall task coming up with that other side of the bracket, that Houston team.
Houston really came out of nowhere this year for a lot of folks who don't know and keep up.
When they had March Madness the year before, they did get, I think, to the 8.
They did.
They did, 'cause they had that guy from out here, that Corey, Corey Davis, I think his name is.
From
Lafayette, he went to Lafayette High.
Straight up,
Yeah, so the year before they was good.
Yeah, they program actually been excelling for the last few years. I wasn't down on them. I actually had them in my Final Four.
Yeah.
But they took that first game against that number 15 seed Cleveland State, 87-56. Then they went down to beat a Rutgers team that was pretty hot at the time.
That was a close game.
A number 10 Rutgers,
They won by
63-60. That was a good game.
Very close.
Battle tested.
Yep.
They come back and beat a number 11 Syracuse team that was hot.
Yeah, Syracuse just came off a big win,
Syracuse had
too.
upset a couple teams to get where they at. 62-46.
They kill me with that zone. They kill
Yeah.
me with that.
That's just in the DNA, man.
Oh, Boeheim, they had the coach son, and he been balling this year for Syracuse. So shout out
And
to
they made it.
Boeheim.
I did pick Syracuse to make it as far as they did.
And another surprising team, that number 12 Oregon State team,
Yeah.
the Beavers,
They knocked off that
that
five
Houston
at
had to
first.
go through, and that was a 67-61
And they
victory for
actually shot
Houston.
better.
But that Beaver, that Oregon State team, did most of the dirty work in that bracket and took down the upsets at the top part of the bracket. I think that's who took care of Illinois.
And they actually shot better than Houston, but Houston hit more threes.
Yeah, it was number 0, Marcus Sassier, 20 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. And Quentin Grimes had 18 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, number 24. So they got a good, complete team.
Good Final Four.
And I'm looking forward to these games this weekend.
Good Final Four.
So who
Go
y'all got?
Gonzaga.
Who's your champ?
I got Gonzaga. I picked them in my bracket. I'm going to roll with them.
I got Gonzaga
Who
too.
on the other side? Who y'all got on the other side?
Other
Who y'all got
side.
in Gonzaga?
I'm taking Baylor. That
think
was my
Baylor.
original pick. I'm favoring Houston right now, but I'm
You
going
gotta
to
go
roll
with
with
your
the
bracket.
original pick. I'm going to go with my bracket.
I want to see Baylor.
I need them
Gonzaga.
points.
I want to see that.
I think Houston just looks so
I wouldn't be mad at Houston though.
good
if Houston
right
made
now,
it.
man.
I need
they
them
hot at
points.
the right time.
Yeah, you need the bracket.
Oh yeah,
I need them
Well,
points.
my bracket was going
I'm
day
at
one,
the
so
top
I'm
right now. I'm tied
My
for
bracket
first
went to hell
place.
a long time ago, so we ain't
Long
worried about
time
it. A
ago.
long time ago.
First
boy.
class.
But yeah, once again for the audio listeners, that Houston Baylor game at 4:14 Saturday, and the UCLA Gonzaga 7:34. So Saturday we got a big weekend, and was the championship gonna be played like the Monday is usually played?
I think so, because they moved everything a day forward than what they usually do. Because we had games on Monday that we usually, they over by Sunday. So
I'm looking forward.
check
to
your
it.
local listings.
That's
Yep.
it. That's it. That's what you need to do.
Any more March Madness before we get into this NBA?
That's it. That's it. Ain't but 4 teams left, and we done with them. Oh, there you go.
Man,
see
hey,
KD, man.
I want to say it's women's March Madness too, and the women's the Connecticut,
show them a little love real
Connecticut
quick.
girls are back, and they got a freshman. She just won Basketball Player of the Year, and
She
I watched
is.
her over the
She's
weekend,
pretty good.
and
Oh,
that
wow.
girl is good.
Okay, okay.
Oh man,
And we do have a local from around here that plays on that UConn girls team.
Really?
yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to Lil Chasson.
I didn't know that.
Yep, she
Hey,
from
UConn?
North, right there from North Side. Well, went to
I
UC
did not know
went,
that.
went to LCA. Yep, she went and tried out. Wasn't sure if she's gonna make the team. Walked on, and she's actually on the roster.
Man,
I didn't know that, bro.
Hey, but
Yeah,
I
she
know
played
UConn
ball
got
with
better.
Nala.
Congratulations then,
Yep,
man.
she played with ball with Nala all the way from rec ball.
Man, yeah,
And,
yeah,
they
the girls,
split up
I
when
said I'm
she
gonna watch
didn't-
them. They played Iowa that game, UConn and Iowa.
Yeah,
and
they've
it
been
was,
balling.
Mm-hmm.
Had a bad call they were arguing about and whatnot.
Oh, that was the game that just passed against Baylor, I think, in which was a foul. But hey,
I've heard it go either way. Some people say it was, some people say it
well,
wasn't.
if you're going for UConn, it's not a foul. If you're going for Baylor, it is.
That's usually how that
Oh,
goes.
you know how I go. I think that South Carolina and Stanford matchup, that's a big time matchup in the girls bracket too. That they
yeah.
Yeah, let's not forget about the women because we
No,
know the
no.
NCAA, they're going to give them a mat and a couple of
Yeah,
little
you know how
stretchy
that-
bands
yeah,
and no weights.
It's crazy stuff. That's crazy.
NBA, man, let's get into it, bro. The Western
cracking.
Conference standings. Number 1, the Utah Jazz. Oh, hold on. Where's the Lakers? Oh, they're at number 4. Okay. Just checking.
Keep your
I didn't
energy.
even
Keep
notice
that energy. Keep that energy. Okay.
Let me see. Phoenix is number 2.
Keep that energy.
Oh, he gonna do it to us, huh?
Go
The
ahead.
Clippers number 3. The Los Angeles Lakers. Number 4.
He been waiting for this.
Yeah, well, man, we got watching the show. The Denver Nuggets number 5, the 6th seed. Portland Trailblazers 7th seed. You got the Dallas Mavericks in the 8th seed right now. It's San Antonio, and don't forget there's going to be a play-in game. So I believe that would be between the 9 and the 10, if I ain't mistaken. So Memphis and Golden State still has a chance to make some noise. They're not out of it because they will be a play-in game. So 1 through 10. That's the most important. And you still got the Kings with a chance. You got Pelicans with a chance to make something happen. And in the East, you got number 1 seed in the East is the 76ers. You got my Brooklyn Nets, 32-15. You got the Milwaukee Bucks. Mine. Do you see me with the jersey? You see me with the jersey on? Like, hold on. Do you see me with the jersey on?
Why you didn't have that jersey last year?
Because he didn't play last year.
Who?
He didn't play last year.
He was on the team? That jersey ain't changed last year?
Yeah, but you know, they had a sale, and I went to the store, and I was actually able to find one. You see, you clowning. Ain't your baby daddy hurt?
Yeah.
Falling on the ground like he got shot by
and guess what?
dozen BB guns?
And guess what?
Hush, man.
And guess what?
And then that boy got hurt, and I seen him getting a tattoo on that same leg. How you hurt if you getting a tattoo?
So what that mean? What that mean? He can't get a tattoo?
Ain't your leg swollen?
LeBron,
why you don't put a needle in your leg that's swollen?
Lord have mercy.
If your leg is swollen,
his
I'm not
ankle
gonna
rind on his thigh, bro.
I'm not messing with my leg. It's wrapped up. I'm not messing with it.
LeBron can't get a tattoo.
So he getting another thigh tattoo?
He getting tatted up.
Look him. Let him.
It was on his page.
Here he go.
It was on his page, man.
LeBron can't get a tattoo.
I
Put that in the books.
I know he got a mama snake on his leg on his thigh last time.
Tattoo no more.
This boy like thigh tattoos.
And,
wow.
Hold on. One more thing.
Lord,
we're gonna get to this thing. I got one more question.
Lord have
I
mercy.
told
Here we
Waylon,
go.
I wanted to ask this last week.
Here we go.
Waylon, first, since you here, your brother not here. Why, when he got hurt last week, right? He got hurt. He was in agonizing pain, obviously, because I seen him on the ground crying, right? Why he came back in the game to come shoot that 3?
The same reason Kobe got up and shot a free throw?
Well, couldn't nobody else try to shoot the free throws.
You know what the story was, though, right?
All right, then. Exactly. That's all I had to say.
But hold on.
But that was a free throw.
But you know what the story was, though, right?
What's the story?
Why he wanted to keep that double-digit streak alive.
Okay, so if he would have missed, you think he would have played?
But why come back and even shoot that? You're in agonizing
Why not?
pain.
The adrenaline, man. You know.
Kobe went to the free throw line.
You ever played a sport before?
Kobe had a ruptured Achilles.
And adrenaline still going?
Yeah, Kobe went to the free throw line though.
Oh my
LeBron
God.
actually went in the 3-point in the
do
corner.
Nothing. Exactly.
I'm just asking.
Exactly.
I'm just asking.
That boy can't do nothing.
It's that stuff into me. If you
No,
hurt,
he can't.
go sit down. Why you shooting a 3?
Go
to keep
sit
your
down
streak
if you hurt.
alive?
If you hurt, you need to go
LeBron
sit
can't. This dude, I can't believe
I
it's a
seen
problem
the
that this
picture,
man
Pher.
got hurt.
He on the ground, agonizing pain, like somebody done stole his lunch money and hit him in the head with a hammer. And you go out there to go shoot a 3 to keep your streak alive? I wanted to ask
So
that.
what if he would have missed though?
If he would have missed, then he would have been foolish for being out there anyway. He shouldn't have been out there to begin
So
with.
he lose, right?
Yeah,
lose.
pretty much.
I mean,
He make it, he stat stuff, and he missed. He shouldn't have been out
I
there
just
anyway.
thought it was peculiar. If you that hurt, how you going out there shooting 3?
Durant was hurt. He went out there and bust his thing again. Now what?
Boy,
Durant scored 10 points in 3 minutes.
And he was hurt.
And what?
And it cost him a whole year and a half of basketball.
Yeah, but
that's not a problem.
But he wasn't on the ground crying like a little baby.
Lord.
He wasn't doing that. He just said,
Now it's a certain way to
What
get
he's
hurt.
saying
I'm
is he
clowning,
should have
Pher.
learned from KD and went
We're
sat down
not
somewhere.
learning from this man.
KD sat there and re-injured
I'm just asking,
himself.
why is it so important to keep that streak alive? If you so hurt, why you back in the game
Ryan,
shooting
that
a
wasn't
3?
guaranteed, bro. That's not guaranteed. Just because he LeBron and he can shoot the
I
ball,
just
that don't
wanted
mean
to
it's
ask the question.
guaranteed.
I just wanted to ask the question. That's
Next.
all.
Keep
Power
So it didn't
ranking.
have
Keep
nothing
going.
to do with the streak, huh?
Nothing.
He could have missed, y'all. It's
But it
LeBron.
didn't have nothing to do with the streak.
I don't know.
That's all Ryan was
He
asking.
coulda.
Why
I don't
did he
know.
go back in the
Oh,
game?
I don't know.
Did he go out there
I don't know.
to keep the streak going?
He didn't even get out the game. It's not like he went to the bench and then came back. He got up and stayed in the game. It's not like he went to the bench. I got 7. Let me go hurry up, get a 3.
I just saw the video. I ain't see all that. I just saw the video with him walking to the locker room and he looked
I
just
just
fine
wanted to
to me.
ask. I just wanted to ask.
It didn't look like a 4-week injury
I
to me.
expect nothing less.
Suck it up, bro. Suck it up.
There you
Power
go.
rankings,
We're
man.
gonna get him a shirt that say "Suck it up." That's what we gonna do.
See, I wasn't in here last
We're
week.
gonna get him a T-shirt.
That's a
Suck
good
it up.
idea. Put some dirt on it.
Put some dirt on it. Rub
Oh,
some
yeah, put some dirt on it.
Roll with some Robitussin.
Can't believe LeBron. Lord have mercy.
Utah Jazz #1 in the power rankings. Brooklyn Nets #2. Philadelphia 76ers #3. Phoenix Suns #4. Clippers
My
#5. Bucks #6. Denver Nuggets are #7. #8 Los Angeles Lakers. #9 Portland Trailblazers. #10 Dallas Mavericks. That is your power rankings. And we also have points per game. We hadn't put this out here in a minute. Bradley Beal leading the league in scoring right
And can't
now.
get his team in the play-in game.
Yep, with Russell Westbrook, a Hall of Famer.
That's right. You up there
Triple
you up there
double
putting
king.
up 30-something points a game.
And
And can't,
27
get
assists.
can't get your team in the play-in.
Oh, he don't play with nobody but Russ.
That boy make more than Russ.
If I play with Russ, I wouldn't gonna make it to play.
I know his contract way
So he
bigger than
scored more
Russ.
points with his rush job to get him to the thing.
But Russ contribute. He got to contribute, bro.
Russell
Exactly.
Westbrook just contributed 35
You know what?
points.
Damn these points. Let's get to the
35
people.
points,
Let's get to the
21
people, man.
assists, 14
you need,
rebounds.
you,
our
need to say,
audience.
you need to say on camera how you feel about Russell
Hold on.
Westbrook.
I'm gonna set it up for our audience out there. Me and Waylon had an argument earlier about Russell Westbrook's value.
No, you say he
Waylon
overrated.
loved
Ain't no
Russell
value.
Westbrook, and I thought he's overrated. Pher came in here and he was on
My
Waylon's
God.
side. I believe Russell Westbrook is a stat stuffer, and you're not gonna
Because
win
he
with
don't
him.
make the playoffs.
Cut-
Like you're not playing with the Oklahoma City who had
How else you gonna
the
prove
next
you
best
don't
player
win?
was Steven Adams.
And this will get me with Pher. Okay, because what? He don't make the playoffs. Yes, that proves you don't win if you don't make the playoffs.
Ryan, with who? Steven Adams?
You got Bradley Beal.
Okay, what about the last 5 years he played then, when he was been traded everywhere?
Always out the first round. Russ was always out the first round.
Oh, no.
Since KD left, he been out the first round. He played with
Exactly.
He
with
played Paul George.
With who?
All
I know-
What has Paul George
Carmelo.
won before?
All I know,
What has Paul George won before?
this what
I'm
all I
just
know.
talking about getting out the first round.
Well, I'm gonna say this.
That's all I'm talking
I'm gonna
about.
say this. KD was out with a foot injury the whole year. Come back in time enough to make the playoffs. Lay an egg in the playoffs. 1 game away from the finals.
But it's Russ' fault.
KD ran off to play with the enemies.
Hold on, Russ didn't play with KD?
we just
Russ
said-
didn't choke neither?
No, Russ ain't choked.
Oh,
Nope.
whatever, boy. Get out
Russ
of here.
got him there.
Russ can't shoot.
Russ got him
Russ
there.
can't shoot. Russ got him there highway.
He
He
had
had
him
foot
there.
surgery.
Yeah, KD have plantar fasciitis on his foot or something. But foot was hurt the whole game. The top of his foot.
The whole season.
Russell
Boy had a-
Westbrook, goddamn boy.
and KD laid the
Russell
egg.
Westbrook ain't even sniffed
and-
it since KD
K-
left.
and you know what?
He ain't
Russell
even
Westbrook got him to 3-1 over the Warriors, the mighty Warriors, and KD couldn't close the deal.
What he did since then?
Won an
Since
MVP.
then,
Won
now
an
you
since that
talking about
point.
since
He won
then.
an MVP.
Since
He
then,
won an
it's been
MVP.
like 8 years.
He averaged a triple-double 3 times.
He won an MVP.
And ain't one jack.
He won.
And
He
ain't
averaged
made it
triple-
out the first round one time. He's a great stat
He
stuffer.
won an MVP.
It's a great stat stuffer.
He
Yeah.
didn't. He could have
Giannis
went.
won 2
He
MVPs.
could have went
He
play
ain't
with.
did jack
He
neither.
could have
you
went play with
discredited
Steph and
Giannis for
Clay.
that?
He should have went
You
play with
discredited
Steph and
Giannis
Clay.
for that?
Russ supposed to be
on,
so
man.
great. Let y'all tell it. They supposed to come play with him. Why he gonna meet everybody? They
Well,
don't come play
KD
with
supposed to
Russ.
be so great. Let
Oklahoma
you
City a
tell it.
small market,
Why?
man.
Why?
Don't
Why
get
Steph
nobody
and Clay
over
didn't
there.
come play with KD?
Hold on. Ain't everybody going to meet KD right now?
In
No.
Brooklyn,
Yes,
one of
they
the
are.
big.
No.
Yes, they are.
They
One of the
gonna
big-
play
yes,
with.
they
They
are.
gonna play with Kyrie.
Harden blew up the Rockets to go meet KD.
Oh,
boy, stop
boy,
it,
go
boy.
sit
but they
down
could
somewhere.
afford that,
LaMarcus
though, right?
Aldridge, get me out of San Antonio.
They could
Russell
afford that.
Russell Westbrook should have went play with Steph and Clay.
They could afford that though.
You
Ryan.
missing the
If he
whole
wanted to win a
point.
championship and make the playoffs and go deep, like you say,
Shoulda do
he
it like-
should have did the KD.
No, if he's so great, he's supposed to get you out the first round.
Well, KD can't get you out the first
Get
round.
me out the first round.
KD can't get you out
He's
the first
a
round.
stat stuffer.
KD can't get you out the first round.
How you figure?
Because
How
he
you
ain't did it.
figure?
Without Steph and Clay, he ain't did it.
What you mean he ain't did it? He went to the finals with Oklahoma City.
What about
With-
Seattle?
with-
Remember
with-
Seattle?
with
Remember-
Russell
you remember-
Westbrook.
No, wait. You remember KD in
As
Seattle?
a B, as a B,
Huh?
as a B.
With Russell Westbrook.
Hey, you remember?
Russell Westbrook as a B, and
Hey,
Russ ain't did
hey.
Jackson's KD
And
left.
KD ain't did nothing but role play with Steph and Clay.
No, KD went go get 2 Finals MVPs.
Oh.
And he playing with the Nets now, to where everybody come and meet him. He got the remains of Blake Griffin and LaMarcus Aldridge, and
Well-
he got
well,
Harden
be
to blow
real-
up the Rockets to go.
What about
meet
the
him.
remains of James Harden and Kyrie
Man,
Irving?
be real with
There
yourself.
ain't no remains with them.
Be real with
so
yourself.
stop mentioning Blake Griffin and Aldridge, man. You're trying to diminish
What
that.
are we arguing, y'all?
You
What are we
arguing that Russ
I'm
is
arguing
overrated, and we telling you
Yeah,
he's
a
not
stat
overrated
stuffer.
because as soon as Durant, who's so great, left, he
Y'all
won the
keep
MVP.
bringing up Durant.
Well, let me
they've
ask
been,
you-
They've been split for 8 years.
Well, let me ask
what
you
happened
this.
in that 8 years
Let
since
me-
they ain't
He
been
won an
together?
MVP.
KD ain't did nothing in 8 years.
MVP, he ain't win jack. He ain't made it out the first round.
But so you think he won MVP just not
Make
winning
it
at
out
all?
the first round. Make it out the first round.
How would you
Ryan,
feel? How
make it
would
out
you
the first
feel
round.
after that series up 3-1 against the Warriors if Westbrook
You still
left
harping on
KD?
that. You
If
still
Westbrook
harping on
left
that.
KD in OKC and went play with the Warriors,
Can I get out the first round?
Yeah.
You're so great.
Westbrook would have made it.
Players come meet me.
Ryan.
Westbrook would have
Ryan.
2 or 3 championships. He'd have went to the
Chris
Warriors.
Paul.
What? What he
Paul
won?
George.
What Chris Paul won?
Carmelo Anthony.
What he won? What he won? What
Westbrook-
James Harden.
Westbrook
did.
ain't played
What
with
he won?
Chris.
Bradley Beal.
Westbrook
What he
ain't
won?
never played with Chris Paul. Chris Paul.
Oh, my bad. Not Chris
Yeah,
Paul.
don't get the making up stuff to suit your case.
Yeah, but y'all,
Come on
y'all
now.
tripping though, man.
He naming
Ryan.
Carmelo Anthony.
No, but who?
This
Carmelo.
boy naming Carmelo Anthony.
Carmelo has helped get Portland in the playoff picture right now.
Yeah, he had did.
Sure.
What
Yeah.
he had did
Averaging
was,
20. Averaging 20.
Boy, that boy ain't averaging no 20.
Boy, when McCollum was out, he was
That boy ain't
averaging
averaged 20 points since Syracuse.
Okay, Waylon. But they the 5th seed right now. They the 5th seed right now.
Who's they?
And McCollum was out for 2 months. Who was carrying it along
D-Lil.
with Carmelo averaging 20?
Yo, boy, go get out of here with that.
I can go find it
Yo,
for you.
that boy
I
ain't
can go
did
find
nothing.
it where the
Boy,
ball was averaging 20.
So that
Y'all
means
just caping up the Russ,
so that
man.
means he the Carmelo of old.
No, but he's a good piece.
He was good
He
enough
was
to-
a good
He
player.
was good enough to help
But
Russ
why he
get out
couldn't
the
get a
first
job a year ago? Why he couldn't get a job
But
2
you
years
want to
ago?
cape up for somebody that get you triple doubles.
What did Carmelo do in New York?
Carmelo, Anthony, he's doing this for a team that's winning.
What did he do in New York?
What you mean?
Not to win?
He made out the first round.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Carmelo Anthony never made out no first round with the New York Knicks.
To who?
They was
me
barely
that.
making the playoffs.
Show me that. Show me
You
where he
show
didn't make
me.
it out. No, you
That
show me.
boy
You
ain't never-
saying it?
You the
I
one
know
said.
for a fact
I asked
Russ
what
ain't
he
made out the
did.
first
You
round.
said he went to the playoff. That boy ain't one made out no
We going
playoff.
long on this. We
Get
going
out of
long.
here
Right.
with this
Right.
Carmelo.
What they got to do with Russ, though,
Right.
Wade? What they got to do with Russ,
Right.
dog?
What they got to
Look,
do with?
fans, y'all get on the comments. Who do y'all agree with? Do y'all agree with me? or
That
do y'all
Russell
agree
is
with Wade?
overrated or he's
Is
not?
Russell Westbrook
stop that.
overrated or not?
Man, Russell Westbrook is a bona fide baller.
Well, I said I do
That
overrated.
can't get out
I
the
can't
first
get
round.
mad. I can't
Bruh,
get mad
he
at
can't
nobody.
do it by himself.
I can't
though,
get
Ryan.
mad
You
at
keep
nobody
saying
giving me
that.
He ain't
130%.
been by himself. That's what I keep telling y'all. Y'all act like he played with scrubs
Who
the
he-
whole time.
Who he
been
playing with?
Paul George ain't won nothing.
Paul George went to a conference final last year.
With who?
With the
who?
with the
With
reigning
Kawhi.
with the reigning
But
finals
Russ is an
champion.
alpha though, right? Russ is an alpha. He's an alpha. So he's an MVP.
That boy said
he
he went
can't
with
carry.
Kawhi.
Y'all proving my point, man.
Man,
Y'all
Paul
proving
George-
my point.
Paul
If
George hit the
Kawhi's
side of the
MVP
backboard when it count.
And he drugged Paul George to the conference finals. Why can't Russ do that?
Ball. Paul George was the MVP on damn near in the whole race.
When
near win.
when he
That year he
drug
played with Russ.
when did he drag Paul George to the conference
but it's
finals?
not Paul
Because the
George's fault.
Denver
It's not-
Nuggets,
it's not Paul
the
George's
Denver
fault.
Nuggets
Come on,
was
man.
in the conference finals. They didn't even make the conference finals.
Come on, man.
Stop making stuff up.
Come on, man.
No, that was last year, huh?
That-
they
oh
got knocked-
no, it
that
wasn't
was knocked
last
out
year.
before
Come
the
on,
conference.
Ryan.
Yeah, you making
Come
up
on,
stuff.
Ryan.
Them boys ain't make it out made it out the first round and lost to the Denver Nuggets. Get out of here.
Come on, man.
You and Stephen A. Smith.
Come
Man,
on, man.
Russ overrated. That's
But
my
Paul
opinion.
George overrated.
Wait,
That's my
he
opinion.
did say them ball made it to the
To the
conference.
conference finals.
I
That
did
boy,
say
we played the
conference finals.
Nuggets
Hey,
in the
put
conference
another
finals.
picture up there. Oh, take the
Stop
camera off of
making
you.
stuff up.
Change the camera off of you. 'cause
Stop
you making-
making up stuff.
No, he
Let's
sure
go,
did
man. We
say
gotta
that.
keep it
We gonna
The
fact
Clippers
check
went
him
to the
all
conference
night.
finals. Lord have mercy.
We gonna
Hold on.
we gonna fact check him all
How I
night.
got there? How I got there? I'm
trying
how I
to
got
say
there.
Trying
Russ
to make a
overrated,
case.
basically.
Yeah, because we going all over the place. And my thing wasn't even about all that. Y'all trying to say Paul George
Talking about who
garbage,
Paul
he
George
garbage,
played
he
with.
garbage.
Paul George
Paul
ain't won
George,
nothing,
Kawhi
boy.
Leonard just went
But y'all
from the
said Westbrook ain't played with nobody.
Kawhi Leonard just came from the Raptors going to the finals. You think he gonna come over there and Paul George gonna make a difference? Get out
Kawhi
of here.
wanted Paul George, though. He
Yeah,
wanted Paul
but
George.
he made him.
That's another topic.
And when he saw them balls,
Who went to go meet
and when he
Westbrook?
saw them balls coming off the side of the backboard, he thought
Yeah.
about it.
Who went to go meet Westbrook? Westbrook had to go to Washington, right?
Man,
Nobody
Westbrook-
said
He had
y'all
to get
come
traded.
meet me.
Westbrook
Y'all
getting a
come
bad
meet
shape.
He got traded there.
I
He's
can't
not
be-
going there. I'm going to play with Bradley.
I can't
He's
be
not
mad.
doing that.
I can't be mad at nobody giving me 120%
Come on, man.
every night.
Every single night for the last
Yeah.
8 years, like you say.
He play hard.
Yeah,
There's a place for that.
He play hard. And
Yeah,
good.
there's a place. It's called the Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame. Okay, yeah, for the triple doubles. That's it. Triple doubles. Never
He
out
play
the-
hard.
it.
That's
He
good.
play harder than Durant.
That's it.
Boy, stop. Boy, stop. Anyway, we spun way too long on the NBA. Way too long.
It ain't hard to play
We
with
still
Curry
got-
and Clay. That's for
We,
sure.
Where
we
we
still
going?
got 2 minutes.
2 minutes? No, we don't, huh?
It
We
ain't
got
hard
2
to play with
minutes.
Curry and Clay.
Okay, so what's the? Oh, we didn't even get to the other topic.
I'm gonna make you a shirt, Ryan. It's
I
gonna
ain't-
say it ain't hard to play with Curry and Clay.
So in saying
And
that,
it ain't hard to play with AD. It ain't hard to play with Kyrie. It ain't hard to play with Kevin Love. It ain't hard to play with none of the other boys. Don't you start. You hush.
so why
them
does
ball
You
one?
hush.
What
It ain't
them
hard to
ball-
play with
what
Chris
them ball
Bosh.
won?
It ain't hard to
Huh?
play with D-Wade.
What them ball won? Because Curry and Clay was established already. What Kyrie won before
won
Brian?
one chip. They won
What
one
AD
chip.
won before Brian?
why is KD?
What Kevin Love won
Why
before
does
Brian?
KD need a
Well, stop,
million
bro.
people to play with?
Stop that, bro.
KD
Stop
need a
that, bro.
million people to play on this
Stop
team.
that, bro.
When KD played with a million people though, Waylon?
He playing with a million people right now.
A million people, right? What, the remains
Bro,
of
in his
LaMarcus Aldridge and Blake Griffin?
In his
The
last
remains
3
of them
years,
balls.
that Barton played with Kyrie, Curry, Clay,
Keep naming.
Blake Griffin, Aldridge, Harden.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. Blake
in the
Griffin
last
good?
3 years.
Hold on. Blake Griffin good? When the last time Blake Griffin made an All-Star game? LaMarcus Aldridge good? When the last time he even
Keep going.
he
Nah,
averaged
keep going.
4
No,
rebounds
nah,
a game?
Keep going. Keep going.
Harden went meet him.
Okay, who else?
Kyrie
else?
went meet him
In the last 3
That's
years,
it.
keep going. Who else?
That's it.
Who else?
That's it. He didn't play last year.
Boy, I had
The
Jared
last
Allen
3
on his
years,
team.
I said.
Jared Allen got traded. What you
Karis
talking
LeVert.
about?
I say had Jared
Traded
Allen
all
on his team.
them.
Karis
Traded.
LeVert.
He
I
never
say,
played with Karis LeVert.
He played
got
with-
traded. He never
Come on,
played
man.
last
Come on,
year. He
man.
never
Come on,
played
man.
with Karis LeVert. He didn't play with Jared Allen.
Ryan.
He never played with them boys.
KD was averaging 30 points with Karis LeVert before they got traded. What you talking about?
The goddamn ball on the court wasn't even hot
And
yet.
Jared LeVert.
They was out of there. They
And
was
Jared
out of there.
Allen. Jared Allen was playing
lights wasn't
before
on.
they
Out of the
traded
goddamn
him.
stadium
While
by the time
KD
that
was
started.
averaging
Ryan,
30
you are something
points.
else. You are something else.
So you saying he ain't never played with them boys?
What's your
He
point?
played the whole first 20 games with them.
You trying to make it seem like he went ahead and
He done played with everybody in Jesus.
Who? Who he done played with?
Jesus
Curry, Clay.
and the disciples.
Kyrie and Harden.
And the 12 disciples.
The remains of
and-
LaMarcus Aldridge. The remains.
boy, get outta
the
here.
remain-
That
Blake
boy-
Griffin gets a
Man,
dunk
no,
and
go
people are
sit down.
cheering because he can dunk.
Somebody
Now,
played
get
with
out of here,
Steph and
man.
Clay.
Get out of here,
Steph,
boy.
Clay,
Get outta
everybody.
here. Get out of here, boy. And he left.
So
He-
Blake Griffin not good, Ryan.
average at best.
He needs somebody on his
Average
team.
at best.
He needs somebody on his team that can turn water
Is
into wine.
LaMarcus Aldridge good? Right
Yeah.
now, he's averaging 4 rebounds a game. Is he good? He's 6'11". He averaged 4 rebounds.
He better than everything besides Bradley
Oh, but
Beal,
we don't
Westbrook.
talk about Drummond.
Hey,
We don't. Hold on.
Let me
Hush.
tell
Hush.
you.
No,
Let
no,
me
no, no,
tell
no,
you.
no.
Let
We
me
gotta
tell
get to
you.
Drummond.
You wanna
Drummond.
talk, is he
Y'all talk about
good?
the net.
Put my
It's
picture
Drummond.
up. Yeah,
Drummond is
show-
better
show me-
than LaMarcus Aldridge and Blake Griffin put together.
Okay.
But y'all don't want to talk about that.
Okay, all right.
Averaging double-double since he
Okay.
came into the league, his second year in the league. We don't want to talk about
Well,
that.
I'm gonna give you that then. I'm gonna give you that, and let me
Thank
tell you
you.
this:
Thank
LaMarcus Aldridge and Blake Griffin is better than everything but Bradley Beal that Westbrook playing with. Right now, everything on the Wizards team, Aldridge better than and Blake Griffin better than.
Averaging 4 rebounds a game. He's 6'11".
And he
How's
better,
he
and he
better?
and
How's he better?
and ain't nobody for the
He's
Wizards
trash.
averaging. Ain't nobody for the Wizards even
Wow.
averaging
He's
6.
6'11", and he averaged 4 rebounds a game, but
What?
he's better
Wow.
than
Ain't nobody-
anybody Westbrook is playing.
You want to know what Bertans average?
Wow.
I'm gonna go
Ryan.
pull up a roster.
You want to
and
know
see
what
them boys
Bertans
is
average?
averaging.
Bertans averaging 4 rebounds a game.
Westbrook is
Ryan.
playing with another all-star.
Okay.
Get me to the playing game. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. I don't think that's too much.
And
to
I'm
ask.
just asking KD to come play.
He got an Achilles.
No, he don't.
You
You
said
wanna know?
hamstring. You didn't
That
make
was
up
2
your
years
mind.
ago.
If KD
That was 2 years ago.
2 years ago, and you don't know it. Nobody
KD
is. Hold on.
2 years ago,
Hold on.
he sat out a whole
Hold
season.
on.
That's why you
Hold
wasn't
on.
a fan.
He
Can
mad
I
at
say
LeBron,
it?
though. He
Can
mad
I-
at LeBron.
Nobody has ever came back from an Achilles.
Kobe
at a
scored
high
60.
level.
Kobe scored
And
60.
Kobe was never the
Kobe
same.
scored 60.
His last game.
The last at 40 years old.
And they let him do that. And they let him do that his
Bro,
last
get out of
game.
there. Oh, he
Kobe-
done scored. He done
Dominique
let it.
Wilkins.
He done
Did
let it.
Dominique Wilkins ever come back to
So
say,
they
man,
let
all
the
that
mama.
He did was dunk. What are you supposed to do?
Dominique Wilkins was a Hall of Famer. What you talking
I
about?
said all he did was dunk. You
Man.
wanted to come
all
back
he
from
did
me?
was, Dominique Wilkins, all he did was dunk.
Kobe
That ball was going
Bryant.
for his 3-ball.
Kobe Bryant
was known for
scored
his
60
three-ball?
In his
points.
last game,
40 years
Dominique
old.
was one of the greatest
with his
athletes
daughter
ever.
and his family,
40 and
and
40
Jay-Z
years old.
and Kanye in
And-
the crowd.
and
Yeah,
won the
Waylon.
game.
Yeah, Waylon.
Won the game.
How about all them games before that? They didn't even make the playoffs. Hush. Hush. They didn't even make the playoffs, Mr. 6
So
Point.
now let's
Get out
move
of here.
let's move the goalposts, okay?
Well, hold on. We got to get to UFC. We got to get to UFC. We mean, move the goalposts.
Man, UFC wasn't that important.
See, NBA going
I ain't worried about none of that.
We done.
We talking about the Mamba right now.
Yeah, we talking Mamba. And I don't like talking bad on the Mamba. But
Nah,
you
I
take me
can't
there,
Don't be
tell.
talking
man.
bad on the Mamba because he was 40.
Because Kobe came back from an Achilles.
He was 40 years old with
Won
a bad
game.
Achilles and scored 60.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ain't never been done
wait,
ever.
hold
Yeah.
on. So when KD,
Ain't never been done.
So when the
KD will never do that.
when the season started,
Ever. KD get 40, he gonna be washed.
Ryan.
When KD get 40 years old, he gonna be washed.
So when the season started and KD was averaging all these points, what was wrong with the Achilles then? He was fine
Nothing.
with that.
He
Nothing.
strained it first. Like, y'all act like boys don't get hurt.
Oh.
Okay, your baby daddy started
Well,
out
stop acting
balling.
like Bron ain't hurt.
Can I say it?
You want to act like Bron ain't hurt or something.
Wait,
I
he
can't
got
believe he's
hurt.
saying
Somebody
this, but
shoot
he
the
is.
three.
But he's hurt now, right?
Oh, Lord.
But he wasn't hurt at the beginning of the season. So how you going to dictate that? Like he's hurt
Well,
now.
you the one complaining about LeBron was hurt.
I'm just no. I was complaining because he went back and shot that three.
No, you was mad. He
Because
got
you so hurt.
It's-
How you
listen.
got enough gumption
You
to
see
get
that?
up there?
You see? You see? There you
Shoot
go.
that old patented three. He
You
wanted
see?
to make sure he had that double-digit streak before he got
Wow.
out of there.
Wow.
Okay, man. The UFC, man. We got to get there. We didn't even get to.
And he
the-
was mad. He got a tattoo.
Oh, hold
Man,
on,
get on,
hold
man.
on. Speaking of y'all boy, because Lord, don't say I'm hating.
Don't hate on
This
West.
this was the triple-double game. He had 35 points, 14 rebounds, 21 assists.
Hold on.
But he ain't got nobody to
Two
pass
steals,
to.
2 steals, and let me tell you what else. 4 turnovers.
4.
Let's go to work, West.
Yeah, but he ain't got nobody to pass to.
And
Russ,
he overrated.
Let's go to work, Russ.
That's who overrated?
He just had
You
21
got somebody out
assists.
there giving you
Bruh,
1,000%.
That's who overrated?
You got somebody out
That's
there giving you
one game,
110%.
One
Give me in the
game.
playoffs. Give me in the
He
playoffs.
just had
Give me in
15
the
assists the
playoffs.
other game.
Give me in the playoffs.
Oh,
You got somebody on the.
God.
Give me in the playing
You
game.
got somebody for the Nets sitting
Do
out.
that. Do that in the playoffs.
Man, he might as well come play
Do
with
that
us
in
if
the playoffs.
you play with
Give
Washington.
me them 21 assists and all them points in the playoffs instead of bricking every time. They
Well,
leave
I
you
want
open
to
from
see him
three.
on the court instead of sitting out the games
Oh,
recruiting.
you gonna see him in the playoffs.
You got somebody.
You gonna see him in the
you got
playoffs.
We got somebody sitting out games in the background recruiting the best of the best.
Nice.
Yeah, because he
playing.
can do that because he got rings. Nah.
Yeah, he went
Nah.
and rolled
Oh,
some
really?
rings.
Nah.
Hold on.
Nah, Finals MVP.
Hold on.
Gave it to LeBron.
Hold on.
Yeah.
What you just said?
Gave it to him, boy.
What you just said?
He got what? 2 Finals MVP. Y'all gonna leave my dog alone.
You making
man.
me so mad right now.
Y'all gonna leave my dog alone, man.
Ooh. I'm
Ball
so
said he
mad.
can do that. He got rings.
Hey,
Lord,
you're damn right he got rings.
Lord,
Y'all gonna stop
don't
hating
let
on that man,
LeBron
man.
get Andre Drummond.
When
though. Lord, have
when
mercy.
Damn,
Draymond
borrowed
come
rings.
recruit me.
Don't let Brian
Did I
get
say
AD
anything
though.
about Drummond? I didn't say nothing about Drummond.
Yeah,
I thought that was a good pickup. A good
Don't be
quality
bringing up no
pickup for
borrowed
y'all.
rings,
That
then.
was a good quality pickup for
Just
y'all.
don't be bringing
I
up
don't
no
think that's
borrowed
overload
rings.
Nothing. I really don't. 80 not there. Y'all don't know if he coming back 100% healthy. That was a good pickup.
Well, I was talking
was a
about
good
when
pickup.
AD came. You
Don't
was
be
mad.
telling me nothing about nobody winning ball with no rings.
Yeah, don't talk about Harden going to the Nets when Harden blew up Houston and AD blew up New Orleans. It's the same thing.
So hard not keeping y'all afloat.
I never said
Y'all wouldn't even be in playoff contention if it weren't for Harden.
You can say shoulda, woulda, coulda.
KD been out
you
for
can
2
say
months.
shoulda, woulda, coulda. You can keep saying
Boy,
that. We don't
get
know.
out of here.
We
KD
don't know.
get out of here.
Everybody
We don't know.
that
Hey,
watch basketball
we
know
got
Hey,
a
Wayne,
topic.
KD ain't contributing to
We
nothing.
know LeBron kept y'all afloat.
We got a topic to hit.
We know before LeBron
We
got
got a topic
to
to
y'all.
Come on, get to the next one.
We got
Mr.
a topic.
Spurs fan.
I'm gonna tell you about
Mr.
yourself.
Popovich.
I'm gonna tell you
We got a
about
topic to hit.
Mr. Purple and Gold all of a sudden.
You about to-
LeBron kept y'all afloat, huh?
Wait till we get off camera.
hey,
I'm
we
gonna tell
done,
you
we
about
done.
yourself.
He answered that.
It's gonna be some
No, he
cuss
didn't answer
words.
that.
You
No,
don't
he
wanna
didn't
answer
answer
that?
that. He dodging.
Huh?
Get off it. Wait till we stop recording so I can.
Got me teaming up with LeBron and junk, man.
So
Stop
I
that. UFC 260, man.
Hurry
'Cause
up.
I'm
Man,
sweating
we
up in
missed
here.
a big
Boy, I'm
time.
sweating up in here.
Let's get this over with so I
Yeah.
can get off air so I can cuss.
Let's go, man. Run it down. Run it down. Run it down.
UFC 260 this past weekend.
Ngannou.
Headlined by Francis Ngannou and Stipe Miocic, which was basically for the heavyweight title fight. Stipe was defending his belt after beating DC.
Yeah, that was
As you can see from the pictures, it looks like
murder. Murder, she wrote.
basically. So Ngannou went ahead and knocked out Stipe in the second round. It was pretty quick.
For the audio listeners, y'all can't see this picture, but Stipe looked like he's having a stroke.
And everybody that don't know Stipe, that's who fought Daniel Cormier,
Yeah,
our
he knocked
local
him out.
native
Yeah.
around here. So I was enjoying them licks upside Stipe
Yeah,
head.
he deserved that. Also on that fight, on that card, we had Tyrone Woodley, which is a well-known fighter. He wound up losing in the first round, which is, I think, like maybe his third loss in a row.
I
Don't
think
look
he
good for
did.
him.
And I tell everybody this on that main event, that was the second fight.
Yeah.
Stipe won the first one.
Yeah.
And Ngannou
won
knocked
the
him out
second,
on the
the
second one. So
trilogy will probably happen.
it's probably coming.
Was like, and another person on that card I love a lot is Sean Sugar O'Malley.
O'Malley, yeah, I saw
And,
it.
That's
the one with the colorful hair.
Yeah, okay,
And
okay.
He fought too.
last fight he lost, which was his first career loss, and he came back and really was dominant.
That last one was his first loss.
Yeah,
I didn't know
last
that.
fight it was his first loss, so he back, and we should see him. I keep saying he gonna be holding the belt soon.
I got me sweating.
That dude.
Me too, man. I'm up
Shoot, man.
Get
But
back
yeah,
on KD.
that's
I'm up
UFC.
here yelling them boys made the conference final. They sure didn't make the
That's
conference
UFC.
final.
They showed
You
it.
hollering that too.
Like, whoa, I'm
But you just,
went to the
you just said a lot of wrong stuff on here when you go back and
just-
watch this.
Just
and I'm-
that one thing. Just
no,
that one
I done
thing.
caught you a couple times.
Just that one thing.
Coming up-
You trying to catch me, Mr. Truth Teller, or Mr.
Man.
Asset
You
Management.
better do
over
your
there.
homework before you get on
Hey,
here.
coming up,
Asset man.
coming up in the next few weeks, April 24th to be exact, UFC 261 coming up. That's gonna be a 3 belt card.
Oh, yeah?
We got Kamaru Usman, who just fought in February to
Yeah.
defend. He fighting again against Jorge Masvidal. Weili Zhang. We got 2 women's title fights. We got the women's strawweight and women's flyweight, which is gonna be good.
Okay.
Valentina Shevchenko. That's
I remember her.
That's the second.
Shevchenko,
pound
she
for
is
pound.
good.
She right under Amanda, pound for pound in women. So that's a real dominant.
That's the one that be fighting like a little spider monkey.
Yeah. So,
Little spider monkey.
that card will be good. We'll preview that a little later.
Yeah.
A lot going on in UFC, man. A lot of shake-ups.
Well, I was looking at that, that Ngannou. So that's the heavyweight.
Yeah.
Ain't that what John Jones was fighting in heavy?
John Jones been giving the UFC trouble, man. He wants some money.
So Ngannou got the belt. He don't want to come get the belt from Ngannou?
He want to. He just want a lot of money for it. He talking.
So is he just using that money stuff so that he don't have to get in them waters?
I don't know.
Ngannou look like he hitting hard.
Oh, yeah.
John Jones, does he want to fight?
He do. I mean, like I said, he's just giving him problem with money. He seen Conor get all that money from Dustin not too long ago. That I think it was like $3 million maybe.
And Conor fighting, is he supposed to be fighting against someone?
I didn't hear nothing yet. They in the talks. So Dustin said he don't want to fight for the belt. He would like to fight Conor again.
Without the belt on the line?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, that's a raw deal.
Yeah.
He scared?
Nah, I don't know.
Shout out to Dustin Poirier.
Speaking of fight game, I heard Mike Tyson turned down like $30 million to fight Holyfield.
He did. He running from Holyfield.
Man, that's not entertaining, man. Them old men just.
I'm just saying. Holyfield called him out. I mean, somebody called you on them hands. He'd have made more money than he'd have made with Roy Jones.
Yeah, but yeah, he
if you let Roy Jones make the money,
it's more money than Roy Jones. I mean, if you gonna come back and try to do,
all them boys did was hug each other.
Yeah, but
it wasn't a great fight. But I mean, you don't make the money. People were about to fight though.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got somebody calling them hands out. You got a chance to get you some get back. He done beat you twice in the 90s. I mean,
go make the money.
It just sounds like he running from Evander.
You made a big deal to go fight Roy Jones, and now Evander $30 million. I mean,
that's a lot of money to pass. That's what I'm saying right there.
Mike. And Mike looked kind of good against Roy Jones. I mean,
that boy ain't look good at all.
Some people say, you know what I'm saying? Some people said Tyson was kind of holding back, man. Like, you know,
hold back.
I don't think he was holding back.
I'm just going off of what some of the analysts were saying.
He ain't holding back. He ain't had enough to give.
Like Terry Atlas's and whatnot. You know
what that is.
I'm just
he
saying.
Holding back, man. Y'all too old for that, man. Go ahead.
NFL, man. Let's hop into NFL real quick. The draft is coming up real soon.
Shout out to the NFL. I can't wait, man.
Yeah, me too.
I can't wait for fantasy football. I can't wait for
because I had a
I almost can't wait for the preseason since they done shortened it. Right. Just so everybody do know, they did shorten the preseason games to 3 games. They made that 4th preseason game a regular season game.
Yeah.
So now instead of 16 weeks, it's 17 weeks NFL season. So.
An extra game now, 17 games.
What y'all think about that?
Look like the owners tried to get together, and I mean, with the discounted seats, and you couldn't put as many people in the stands,
and with COVID,
and with all the money they lost, it's just a revenue deal.
So y'all think it'll last, or it's just kind of trial and error?
I think it's gonna be.
They'll try to go 18 if they could.
Yeah, I think it'll be all right.
They'll try to go more and more as long as the players don't argue back. That's more money. That's more revenue for them.
I mean, the question is, so is it going to be an 18-week season now and to fit in a bye week, or they don't get a bye week?
No, they still get a bye week. I don't know if it's going to be the one bye week.
Because if it's 17 weeks
it's going to be the one bye week, but
it was already 17 weeks. They played 16, so they took the 18. Okay, so it'll be 18 weeks with a bye week. Okay.
Yeah, they'll probably throw the bye week.
Because if you take the other preseason game off, okay. That's what I was wondering. I did see me and Ryan talked about it earlier.
Yeah, you're right. So
Patriots, Cowboys.
Games.
That's our 17 game.
Patriots, Cowboys going to be that extra game.
We're going to
save the worst for last.
And it's in New England.
The worst for last.
The worst for last.
Okay.
Y'all both look at this mock draft. Put this up, please.
Boy, I hope Lamar Jackson fall on his head.
Our quarterback was hurt all season, man. Our quarterback, Lamar. Okay,
Lamar better fall on his head this year.
Hey, we contending. I keep telling y'all that.
Knock one of them plats
Keep contending here. Keep contending.
And what y'all gonna do? Keep doing.
Hey, we got Dak back.
I wish we was
10 picks.
Dak is back.
Look, you heard well.
we was contending, but we just wasn't winning. So contending ain't enough.
Nah.
But what we had on that draft pick, 15? I think we got the 15
I think
pick.
y'all 12, man.
That's enough quarterbacks I heard that's going to be able to go around.
15 and 10.
There was some movement, too, just to let people know San Francisco jumped into that 3 spot. People saying they're trying to go get them a quarterback. They trying to see if they're going to trade Jimmy G. Miami moved back to the 6th spot. Because they had the
They
third
believe
spot.
in
They
Tua.
moved back.
Miami got 2 first rounds though. 2 first round picks.
Other notables, you got Carolina with the 8th pick. They say they might try to go get a quarterback. They're saying the first 4 picks in the draft could be quarterbacks. Matter of fact,
I don't think so.
this is a mock draft right here from Mel Kiper. I can see it though.
We
'cause
got Kyle Pitts though. I mean, like I said, you got the best tight looking Pitts right there in the 5th spot to the.
he
Bengals.
would be the first
Ooh, to the Bengals
non-quarterback.
with Joe. Oh,
The first non-quarterback that
And
they
they
would
may
take.
be able to come back around and get from LSU. What's his name?
Chase?
Chase. Yeah.
Oh,
They saying the
Lord.
Jaguars are going to take Trevor Lawrence. They're saying the Jets are going to take Zach Wilson out of BYU. They're saying the Panthers are going to take Justin Fields, which wouldn't be a bad pick. I'd like
The
that.
Panthers. Who's the quarterback?
So what they gonna do with Teddy Bridgewater?
Yeah. What?
Back up.
Yeah, he
Teddy
back
be
to
the
the backup role.
What?
And they saying Trey Lance would go to the Falcons, and Kyle Pitts would be the first non-quarterback taken in the draft.
I did hear on some other radio talk that the Falcons may wait one more year on the quarterback as Matt Ryan.
I would. Right.
I mean, you still got Matt Ryan.
Yeah.
So you just need a backup.
I guess they saying too, they don't know how good the crop of quarterbacks going to be next year. And then if you in that spot now, why not take the quarterback now and let him develop maybe? You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know how good the crop going to
Well,
be
you
next
can-
year.
Well, my Patriots is in the market for a quarterback, and I'm just
Y'all
got,
just
I got
signed y'all
my
quarterback.
fingers crossed.
Y'all got
just
Cam,
signed
man.
y'all quarterback.
We just signed the backup.
I heard y'all trying to get Garoppolo though, like seriously.
We were trying to work a deal with Jimmy G still. 49ers trying to get over.
So you taking
But at
Jimmy
the
G
end of
over
the day,
Cam Newton?
we got a couple quarterbacks in the draft that I do like, which is Kyle Trask, Mac Jones.
I like Trask.
I like Mac Jones. He got stats that rival Joe Burrow stats just the year before.
Rival, yeah, at Alabama
It
with all
is.
that talent.
The same stats Joe Burrow put up, Mac Jones
No
just put up.
excuse, man.
I like that.
Yeah,
I'm with it.
Talent.
I think we need to
still
go
gotta
after
go out
Mac
there and perform.
Jones, Kyle Trask. They had a bunch of moves during the offseason.
I mean, for
with people
15,
going.
15 wouldn't be bad to take Matt Jones. I wouldn't take him like top 5. I wasn't doing that. But
Who you gonna
but y'all-
take?
I'd take all the other quarterback before Matt Jones. Yeah, top 5. Oh,
Say
no, he
all
ain't
the
going
other
top
quarterbacks.
5.
So
Oh,
you
no.
take the kid from North Dakota State over Mac Jones.
Damn right. I seen him play. That boy's athletic. That
boy.
boy's big, and he got a cannon. Yes.
We
I'll
got
take
Cam
him.
Newton to be athletic. We don't need no more athleticism.
Y'all need some,
No,
We
y'all-
need
some
a
smarts.
thrower.
Y'all need,
We need a smart thrower.
who can't move.
Oh my
Yep,
God.
that we don't need him to move.
Okay,
we need him to
all
get
right.
the ball to the 2 tight
This is
ends.
2021
We
yet.
just picked up Hunter Henry. We
2021.
just picked up Jonnu Smith. We got
2021.
the 2 tight end systems. I could throw it to them.
2021.
You don't need nobody that with Justin
Wait
Herbert
in the
on.
game to move beyond that, bruh.
No,
You
there
need
go.
somebody that got a little wiggle. They got to have a little wiggle with them. They can't just sit there.
Tom
in the pocket
Brady
like
ain't
a
got no
statue.
wiggle. Tom Brady ain't
Tom
wiggle.
Brady also got the goddamn Harlem Globetrotters he playing with.
Oh, he ain't been playing with the Harlem Globetrotter when he was throwing the West Welcome.
Wow.
You got Edelman and some
It's
little
so
dudes.
bad you want to go back to them days, bruh. Them days over with,
Shout
man.
out to the GOAT, man, Tom Brady.
Yeah, shout out to the GOAT.
We'll see you in the Super Bowl
Matt
this year.
Jones. Yeah, y'all,
Hey.
y'all get Matt Jones. We gonna wish you that
Patriots
Cam.
Bucks in the Super Bowl.
Wheeling won a Tom Brady jersey for Christmas, y'all.
He said
Patriots
Bucks.
Bucks in the Super Bowl this year. I'm
Patriots.
calling it.
Oh, Lord.
Well, you need to redial or do something because that's a bad call. You calling that?
We got it. We got any other free agents out there with some openings. I know we got some spots out there where potentially maybe some
Man, they
players
still
could
got
go.
Sam Darnold. They still acting
I
like
hear
Russell
about
Wilson.
that.
They
They
still
still got
acting like
Deshaun
Russell Wilson
Watson.
not a lock in Seattle. He still could be a Bear.
I don't think they.
I
let
mean,
him
I
go.
don't think so either.
That would be dumb.
Oh yeah, they got the Deshaun Watson
yeah, still.
debacle going on.
Russell
They got-
Wilson.
I think he
yeah.
up to like 13.
Yeah, I seen 2 more than that.
accusations right now.
Can I say something about Deshaun Watson real quick?
19
sure
or
can.
something like that.
And I'm not gonna, no
sure can.
offense, if the allegations are true, then we definitely support our women and we definitely want them to be able to come out and voice their opinion. With
Yep.
that being said, I'm gonna preface it with that. I just find it funny. That's all. I find it funny and peculiar how before Deshaun Watson had trade demands, everybody spoke on how great his character was.
Yeah, he was great.
That's right.
And in the span of 3 weeks,
Well, not even a few days.
all of a sudden, okay, a lawyer for the alleged victims who doesn't know the McNair family or doesn't know the ownership, but stay in the same neighborhood as Houston Texans owners, but I don't
Yeah.
know these people. I've never heard of them.
That's
whatever.
right.
I'm
That's
here
right.
for the women. All of a sudden, you've never heard of him,
Speak.
and you're getting like 12 different women. One who Deshaun Watson lawyer said they can prove is false, patently false.
Two of them. He wasn't even in the vicinity.
I just find it peculiar how Deshaun Watson had disparaging things to say about the Texans. Now, all of a sudden, the Texans, not saying anything, their hands is clean. But this lawyer is coming out, and all of a sudden Deshaun Watson's in a big scandal.
That's where all the dirt coming from.
I find that peculiar.
Yes.
I'm gonna leave that right there, because if it's true, then
If it's true, yeah, you
then
wrong.
he
period.
needs to suffer consequences.
Definitely, yeah.
But let's also preface it with it's just civil. Not one criminal allegation has been brought forward, nor any charges. It's all civil, so that's telling me it's all about money.
No hard evidence. Only thing they got, the best thing they got is one of them said that she went home immediately after the
And told
massage
somebody.
and told her sister.
And Deshaun Watson was the hottest.
And they saying if the sister can validate that she went home, straight home, and told her that,
I'm sure she
it's
can.
still some more he say, she say.
I'm sure she can.
So it is what it is. They went and picked up Tyrod Taylor. They got him a built-in backup.
True.
And
Tyrod
I hope they win one game this year.
I hope they
On to the next.
I think they might try to tank and try to go get them another quarterback.
J.J. Watt gone. Everything that was good about him gone.
J.J. went to the Cardinals.
Yeah.
He went me D-Hop. He went me D-Hop. What y'all think about the Cardinals?
I think
with A.J. Green.
I like A.J. Green on the other
He just
side
gotta
with
stay-
Hopkins
he was
and
never healthy, though.
Fitzgerald say he coming back, make another run at it.
I think A.J. Wash.
He never healthy. I mean,
That's what I'm
you
saying.
need to be there.
That's what I'm saying. I think he washed. I think like his knees and stuff. I think
you gotta be.
it's done.
I think it's like a foot. He been dealing with a toe injury for like 2 years, 3 years.
He never played.
Years. You know what I'm saying?
He won't be playing for the Winners, but
I thought Larry was retiring.
no, he gonna run at it one more time.
Larry coming back. Okay, all right. What other notables we got? Aaron Rodgers still not liking this situation with Green Bay.
They said
wonder why
I
not,
heard
though.
that Aaron Rodgers, this might be his last run with the Packers.
I heard
they
the
ready
same.
to move on.
I heard the same.
Really?
Yep, this is gonna be his last run right here with the Packers.
They wanted to restructure his
that
contract, and
new
he didn't want to
coach,
restructure.
Come on, the
it.
Bill.
Oh, look at
Come on, the
him too.
Belichick.
Boy, don't you
You
talk
want
so bad about that
Come
man?
on
And end up
to
with Cam.
Belichick.
Talk so bad about Aaron Rodgers too.
I know. I just don't not because of his ability, because his lackluster demeanor when he out there, and he just ain't.
He not supposed to be smiling, I guess.
Well, he ain't out there playing like Russell Westbrook. He ain't giving it.
He
He not giving it 110%.
He out there like LeBron.
He not giving it 110%.
Boy, out there like LeBron, just
110.
He not giving it 110.
dominating. That boy won the MVP, huh?
Nope.
Who won the MVP this year?
I don't know.
Aaron Rodgers.
You say you don't know.
I know that
it
last
wasn't
game. I'm not gonna blame it on him, but yeah, you kind of gotta blame it
He
on him. a little
good
bit.
because he play when he want to play. They get to losing, he coming back. But they get out there and
I
it's a
think
regular game, he'll get blew out the
That
water.
ball best receiver was Devontae Adams, and that was all they had on that end. That's all right though.
Aaron Jones a good running back.
Yeah, I mean the Packers.
But when you got somebody that's trying to
when the game
run
is
around and
And win MVP.
And just
and
instead of making the play to win the game,
And win an MVP.
yeah, instead of making the play to win the
MVP gotta
game,
win at Lambeau though.
you see what they did with the Bucks?
The
Straight
MVP
choked,
The MVP gotta win at
straight
Lambeau.
choked.
In
9
the
points,
NFC Championship, you gotta win at Lambeau.
Who they played?
9
You
points.
have to win at
Who they
Lambeau.
played?
Tampa Bay, huh? At Lambeau.
They got blew out twice.
I
again.
watched that podcast not too long ago. We all had takes on that. You got to win that one at Lambeau. I don't give a damn.
at Lambeau.
You the MVP.
Yep.
So-
You wanted the home
At
team.
Lambeau.
You got to beat Brady in the Harlem Globetrotters.
Especially after he done beat you down.
Like you say.
Fur, like you don't.
He done already
Drive
beat
me
you.
crazy
You,
with
you
this.
got.
I'm using
Fur
your
act
logic.
like he act like if somebody else has a decent player on their team. Oh, how he's
Bro,
supposed
he got,
to beat him?
that boy got Tom
It's
Brady on the other
sports.
team, bro.
It's sports.
He got Tom Brady on the other
You're
team.
the MVP though.
And he's supposed to be Tom
You're
Brady.
supposed to be just as
was.
good, if not better, than
I
Tom
don't know about
Brady.
that, cuz.
You're
Y'all
supposed to be
tripping.
just as
He
good,
was.
if
Y'all
not better.
tripping.
He
In
was.
football,
Y'all tripping.
home field counts for more. You're at Lambeau.
Nobody was there, cuz.
It don't matter. I'm on my home field. I got to sleep in my own bed the night before.
And?
Them boys traveling.
And
Tom Brady,
Tom Brady
47
come
years
from
old on an
Boston. He been
airplane.
playing in the
I'm
snow for the
40
last
some odd
20 years.
old.
What's the
You know how it
difference?
is sitting in one place for too long? You get arthritis. It's
Brady
gonna
been
mess with
playing
you.
in the snow in Boston for the last 20 years.
I'm-
What's so hard about winning in Lambeau?
I'm
cuz?
just telling you, you got blew out. You got blew out to this team in the season.
by the best ever.
I ain't done. You got blew out to this team in the season,
Oh.
and now you get them at home to go to the Super Bowl.
Who's them?
Yeah.
You get the best ever at. It don't matter where he at. Y'all could have played in Clarkfield down the
It
street.
do matter where you at in football,
Why?
because
Nobody
that's your
was
field.
there.
That's your field.
That's
Nobody
the pecking
there, and
order,
it's the
though,
same
bro.
weather Brady been playing in his whole career. It's not like Drew Brees went there at Lambeau and beat him.
Man.
That's Brady, dog. He was in Boston.
Aaron Rodgers need to suck it up.
Rodgers made mistakes.
Aaron
at the
Rodgers,
end
I'm
that
sick of
lost
it.
the
You need to
game.
suck it up and get it done.
He made mistakes that lost the game.
Next.
That's what we say.
This-
Anyway, man, we got to get out of here. We got
get
about
on
2
out
minutes
here.
to go.
Yeah, that's it.
That bar sad.
Be sure to check us out. AOCinc.org on the website. We give love to AOC for letting us come in here and come do
Shout
our
out to
thing.
AOC.
Go to our YouTube page. Subscribe. We was on hiatus, but we back, baby.
We
Yeah,
back.
We back. So
We
holla
back.
at
Consistent.
The Division Podcast and also our Facebook page of the same name, The Division Podcast.
The Division.
Also go iTunes and Google Play if you want to hear the audio version, and also AOCinc.org for audio on that end. And also we air on television Friday evenings. Check your local listings, and I think that's it. Anybody else, anything to go out? Because we got like a minute.
We're going to be on baseball next week, so just be ready for it. Opening day getting started. So I have some information on how that's shaking out after the first week of opening season. So
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to give a shout out, new subscriber, my boss man, Chris Mitchell, subscribed today, man.
Sup,
I hope you
Chris?
like the podcast.
shout out, Mr. Chris.
Sup,
Pass
Chris?
it up to all the people up north, all your homeboys, all the cappers. Let
That's
them
it.
see it.
That's it.
We spread like wildfire, baby.
That's it.
And with that being said, I'm the moderator, Ryan G.
I'm Pher.
And I'm Mr. Taylor.
And we out of here, y'all. Peace.
You dig?
Peace.
Go KD.